His unique heritage has made him who he is today, from a boy to a man. His name is Jerome Alexander Hamilton Cowell. In this documentary, we will explore Jerome's journey of why he is a comedian, entertainer, actor, reporter. This is Profile. Born in Toronto, Canada, but raised in Coney Island, New York, a town in the notorious borough of Brooklyn. Jerome Cowell is half Cuban, Jamaican. He was raised by his aunt.
I was about 3 or 4 years old, and then I was on the city bus with my aunt. I'm eating corn chips, if I remember correctly, and then she's paying attention to the road. So then I took a corn chip and I put it on top of her head, and then everyone on the bus was laughing, and then as soon as she found out I did that, she started to laugh.
From that moment, Jerome Cowell knew he had a special talent.
People kept telling me, oh, you should be a comedian. I love laughter. I was always humorous. I was always I love to lighten the mood. And it's also a great poon getter, if you know what I mean.
Jerome Cowell does stand-up at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale's comedy show.
You guys see that? I got herpes, no nothing. What you saying, bro? They used to call me Jerry. I don't know why. I guess it sounded to Jerry! Jerry! You playing ball today? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play some ball today. What's up, Tony? What's Frankie in there? Oh, they're at the pizza shop. You want a couple fucking slices?
He considers himself a combination of Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, and Jamie Foxx. His sense of humor and comedy comes from everyday situations.
I was watching CNN, and the pussy was on TV, George Bush. Pussy has a bush if you don't shave it.
Jerome Cowell is a broadcast media student at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. He is determined to make his knowledge in broadcast media work.
If I get things filmed, I learn how to edit it and put in what I feel is very funny.
He believes his knowledge has helped him interact with other students.
I've always been a very social person, but now it's like if I'm in public, I have no fear in showing my personality.
Through the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, he has become good friends with comedian Steve Garcia.
My first time meeting him and seeing how excited he was, I saw that little glare in his eye, like the little stars, so I was like, okay, this guy's all about it.
Jerome's closest friends helps him become one of the funniest Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale comedians today.
We might be sitting down and chilling and the girl walk by and he'll just say something out of nowhere. And so, yeah, he's humorous with the ladies too.
If I was supposed to keep a straight face, if we're at a funeral, I couldn't keep a straight face at a funeral because Jerome is next to me.
However, Jerome's life has not always been a laughing matter. Jerome's challenge with cancer has greatly affected his life.
At 13, and I remember 13 years old, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had a tumor, and they took it out from my neck. Long story short, I thought it was all gone.
He had surgery as recently as October 2008.
It has been a major reality check, and things are looking pretty well for me health-wise and future career-wise. So I'm just staying focused, and I'm remembering what has brought me this far and how quickly it can be gone.
He has triumphed over remarkable challenges to become a survivor. However, Jerome has not let the cancer situation affect his sense of humor.
If you know Jerome Hamilton Cowell, you know that, okay, he's a fool, he's a comedian, he likes to make jokes, he loves laughter. A lot of people can't take me serious. Like, for instance, I went to South Beach with a couple of buddies of mine, and then the whole time I was in the backseat with my friend, I would kind of doze off, like I was sleeping. So when he sees me, I just look retarded, like I'm falling asleep. And he would laugh. So each time I would do that, he would laugh. And then there was a moment where I actually fell asleep on the ride back, and he busted out laughing, not knowing that I was really asleep.
He has studied his craft in comedy very well.
Jerome knows how to act every character out, like whether he's doing an Italian or he's doing a girl, whether he's acting like he's a dog, whatever it is, like Jerome acts every part out, and For a comedian, the way that I love to get a crowd's attention is by acting every part out and getting the crowd's attention. And Jerome has that. He can play multiple characters, which is great.
I like to get information, at least one thing as an opener, to get them at the edge of their seat, to get them to agree, be verbal, you know what I mean? Also feel the show. Of course I get butterflies and I get nervous and stuff like that. That's natural. If you don't get that, then there's no success for you in that field. At least I feel that way. I honestly feel that there are no limits in comedy, but there are times and places to say certain jokes. It all depends on who you are, where you're from, and what you're about.
Humor has always brought the best out of Jerome. It remains that Jerome Alexander Hamilton Cowell is ready to perform on the big stage. Until then, this is Profile.